This is your High Desert Sports Report, a chronicle highlighting the activities, events, and accomplishments of our area's teams and athletes. Casey Mahalchicks, Serrano Diamondbacks pulverized Yucca Valley 52-28 to remain unbeaten 3 games into the season. Isaiah Romo threw for 3 touchdowns and ran for another in the road win. Trevor McSween rushed for a pair of touchdowns. Mason Rue ran for another. Jamal Larry, Cade Lefevre, and Gilbert Vasquez were recipients of Isaiah Romo touchdown passes. Carson Cox ran for 3 touchdowns to lead Oak Hills past Beaumont, 28-19. Jacob Webster hit a diving J.J. Kavanaugh in the corner of the end zone on a 15-yard scoring pass to account for the 4th Bulldogs touchdown in a battle between 2 of the highest-ranked teams in CIF's Southern Section. Jacob Macias registered a key fourth-quarter sack, and Alonzo Green's fourth-quarter interception highlighted outstanding defensive plays in the Bulldogs' 4th win without a loss. Oak Hills goes right back at it against another high-ranked opponent, hosting St. Bonaventure this week. 3-1, St. Bonaventure is ranked 32nd in CIF's Southern Section. We flash back to details of the Bulldogs' battle against St. Bonaventure last season. Undefeated and mighty Oak Hills beats powerful St. Bonaventure 35-21. Robert Metzger's Bulldogs get a Shane Young punt return for a touchdown and a touchdown reception, a second Diego Lopez scoring pass, and rushing touchdowns from Carson Cox and Quamaine Thomas in their second straight victory over a highly ranked in the state opponent. Oak Hills highly ranked themselves 34th in the state in the Cal Preps poll. Diego Lopez TD passes go to Shane Young and Christian Macias as the junior signal caller throws for 159 yards against the team ranked 32nd in the state. Alex Gonzalez Cougars fall from the unbeaten ranks by way of a 47-28 decision against Elsinore. Byron Rivas hit Theodore Wiggins on an 80-yard scoring play on the first play of the game, connected with Theodore Wiggins on a second scoring pass, and added a TD pass to Joshua Soto. Granite Hills returns to action when they host the Hesperia Scorpions next Friday. 3 of Friday's games have local teams at home taking on counter-league opponents. Apple Valley hosts Silverado. Kyle Godfrey's Sun Devils throw linebacker/running back Dustin Reynolds and company up against Kieran Jones' Hawks. Both teams 3-1. Apple Valley remains the top-ranked of the local teams per Daily Press scribes, but their number 28 ranking in the CIF Southern Section poll has them trailing the 24th-ranked Oak Hills Bulldogs. Silverado has boasted the best linebacking core in school history, led by last season's Desert Sky League Player of the Year, Richard Reed, 9. Middle linebacker Andrew Olmos, 27, leads the Hawks in tackles with 33. Outside linebacker Ivan Lewis, 8, is right behind with 32. Richard Reed also has 32. Victor Valley goes to Sultana. Robert Kistner's 2-2 Jackrabbits intent on getting back on the winning track against Terry Cleveland's MRL counterpart Sultans, who are 2-1. First-year coach Clay Lillamena's Barstow Aztecs are favored to improve to 3-2 when they host 1-3 Burroughs. Adelanto continues to seek the first win for interim coach Rafael Perry when the Saints go to Hemet. Saints all-purpose offensive threat Keith Reynolds remains one of the most explosive backs among High Desert standouts. Keith Reynolds was the Desert Sky League Offensive Player of the Year last season. We Got 'em Tees presents this high school football report. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. We Got 'em, official CIF sanctioned Chanel patches for varsity jacket. Letterman Jacket Alert! We Got 'em Tees deadline to order your Letterman jacket in time for Christmas delivery is October 1st. Appointments at both Apple Valley and Upland locations are limited. Call or schedule online your fitting and sewing appointment. We Got 'em Tees, 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on Hdsr and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your Hdsr Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of Hdsr television today. Looking back to gridiron headline makers on this date, seasons past in High Desert and Mojave River Valley sports history. Isaiah Kepley and Zeke Julian lead 2010 Victor Valley Jackrabbits high-scoring early season victories. Braden Batty's pass interception for a touchdown triggers the Sun Devils' bell game triumph. Football flashbacks on this date in High Desert sports history start back in 2012 with Sultana battling Granite Hills, followed by 2018's Granite Hills rout of Mark Keppel behind 4 Tayshawn Brown touchdowns. Atalanto's 2018 upset of heavily favored homecoming opponent Fountain Valley, then back to 2014. And the Victor Valley College victory over Antelope Valley College in that Rams' undefeated season. Sultana High School senior quarterback Andrew Robbins led the Sultans to a one-sided win over Granite Hills. The 6'3", 190-pound signal caller ran for 3 first-quarter touchdowns, including this 30-yarder. Robbins finished with 129 yards on the ground. 5'11", 212-pound senior running back Jania Roberts complemented the Sultan ground game, rushing for 96 yards and 2 touchdowns in the 47-6 triumph. Granite Hills running back Tayshawn Brown scores 4 first-half touchdowns to lead the Cougars to a resounding 68-6 rout of Mark Keppel High School in a somewhat rare Thursday Night Lights version of prep football in the High Desert. This 65-yard run is the first Granite Hills touchdown, coming on the Cougars' 3rd play from scrimmage. It is Tayshawn Brown's longest touchdown of the night. The Cougars' 2nd touchdown comes on Tayshawn Brown's 61-yard run on the team's 2nd possession. The returning All-Desert Sky League running back escapes a horse-collar tackle and outruns the Aztecs secondary. Tayshawn Brown had 6 rushing touchdowns coming in. He will have 10 by halftime. Tayshawn Brown takes Feliciano Hernandez's handoff and stomps into the end zone. Nathan Garcia, the lead block. Tayshawn Brown to the end zone and scores from 17 yards out. Tayshawn Brown is listed at 5'8", 180. Cougars touchdown number 4 comes on their first possession of the 2nd quarter. Feliciano Hernandez pitches it to Dylan McGill on the quick out, and the 5'7", 150-pound junior cuts back past one defender, sprints past a linebacker, cuts once more to the middle to cut the feet out from under the free safety, and Dylan McGill is home free. 61 yards the scoring play. Dylan McGill's 2nd touchdown reception of the year. Tayshawn Brown obliterates Aztecs defenders on the Cougars' next possession, bowling over 2 members of the Mark Keppel secondary, scoring from 30 yards out. He finishes with 192 yards on just 7 carries. Running back Angelo Guy scores the first of his 2 second-quarter touchdowns, skirting the Aztecs defenders and gaining access to the end zone untouched. The victory moves Granite Hills to 4-1 on the year. They entered this game ranked 9th in Division 13, the Max Prep USA football poll, 10th in the CIF Division 13 ranking. Homecoming opponents are traditionally pushovers, but not Atalantos in 2018. Fountain Valley is ranked in the top 10 of CIF Division 8. The undefeated Barons are favored to snap the Saints' 4-game winning streak. On 4th and short at the 9, the high snap sails through the Baron player's hand. Hosea Stokes, with his first enormous play of the night, scoops it up in full stride at the 20 and sprints 80 yards to score. And the Saints go on top 7-0, 5.5 minutes into the game. From the 31, Hosea Stokes combines speed with balance, slashing past one Baron defender and eluding the tackle of another near the goal line. Hosea Stokes, a junior, one of Coach Gali Wadood's versatile players who serves as a running back on offense, cornerback on defense, and he runs back punts and kickoffs. Marshawn Buchanan scores from 9 yards out, and Atalanto's lead is back up to 8, 21-13. Marshawn Buchanan finishes with 189 yards on 23 carries. This Hosea Stokes' 7-yard run comes with 40 seconds on the clock before intermission. More Hosea Stokes talent on display. Starting off power sweep left, cutting back and racing the 40 yards to the end zone untouched. In 14 carries this night, 179 yards rushing for Hosea Stokes. Hosea Stokes' talents will be on display in a Victor Valley College uniform at the Rams' home opener this Saturday at Atalanto's Julian Weaver Stadium on the Saints campus. The Victor Valley College Rams scored 3 second-quarter touchdowns and turned it over to the defense to register their second straight win, a 19-7 triumph over Antelope Valley College. The Rams get touchdown passes from Paul Morose to Terrence Chambers and a 2-yard touchdown collaboration between Morose and Tyrone Pruitt to go out in front 13-0. The third and final Rams scoring play comes on Javion Taylor's plunge from 2 yards out, just before halftime. The Victor Valley College formula for success this day is not found as much with the offense, however, as with the Rams' defense. Leading 19-7 at halftime, the Rams swarm to the ball, throwing the Marauder ball carrier for a loss. But penalties against VVC benefit the Marauders' advance. It is 1st and goal, Antelope Valley on the Rams' 4. No gain. 27 is D. Bowler. 92 is 320-pound Victor Magana. An incomplete pass on 2nd down brings up 3rd and goal at the 4. 240-pound freshman Carl Alexander is number 99. Antelope Valley goes for the sure points, a chip shot of a field goal, but the Rams make sure the bobbled snap is not made operational. Jabari Thomas, airborne number 8. It's a wild scramble for the fumble, and once all the scrum-like action clears, the Rams' defense has derailed the 1st and goal of the 4 threat, hijacked momentum from the Marauders, and turned the ball back over to the offense. 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the second half, the most decisive series of plays has just transpired. The score remains 19-7. 27 minutes and 15 seconds playing time later, that's still the score at game's end. Apple Valley wins the battle for the bell 35-20 behind 4 touchdowns by running back Greg Sprague. The 5'6", 170-pound junior scores on an 8-yard run on the first play of the second quarter. Sprague from 5 yards out. This broken play, the final snap of the first half. Sprague, second half run of 10 yards. This made it 26-6. Sprague carries for 151 yards on the night. Sprague's 4th touchdown from 7 yards follows a run of over 50 yards that set up his final TD.
score 4 touchdowns in a ball game?
Honestly, no. I thought maybe 1 or 2 this game, hopefully, but 4 was just blew my expectations out of the water.
Braden Batty picks off the Mark Anthony Walker pass on Victor Valley's first play from scrimmage. 3 minutes in, Apple Valley jumps out to a 7-0 lead. The Jackrabbits line of scrimmage, the 27, the pick and roll into the end zone, a 30-yard scoring play. Victor Valley got a pair of touchdown passes from Mark Anthony Walker to Elijah Whitfield, the first touchdown on a 2nd and goal from the 25. The second Jackrabbits touchdown, a 5-yard scoring play midway through the 4th quarter. Walker added a rushing touchdown from 1 yard out, closing out the scoring. The Bell game victory, 31st in the 46-game series, the 4th in a row for Apple Valley. The Jackrabbits, 1-2 on the season. Apple Valley, also 1-2 on the year. School officials proclaim the biggest audience for a football game in recent memory.
Bid Fast and Last is sold on showcasing headline makers seasons past. Did you know Bid Fast and Last is a federally licensed firearms dealer and a licensed, bonded, and insured auto dealer? You can bid virtual live online on firearms, vehicles, electric bicycles, collectibles, fine jewelry, coins, antiques, classic cars, and more at bidfastandlast.com.
Start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Your way, Internet.
Looking back in High Desert and Mojave River Valley sports and entertainment history, time was, buckaroos, that rodeo was a big part of our High Desert sports events. The county fair, Hesperia Days Junior Rodeo, Victorville, and Adelanto hosting National Police Rodeo Association events. The National Police Rodeo Association brought bull riders, barrel racers, and bronc busters to the San Bernardino County Fairgrounds, also known as the High Desert Events Center in Victorville, in 2013. The Hesperia Days Rodeo is back in the saddle again. Hesperia Days Rodeo returns to Valshire Arena in Hesperia Saturday and Sunday, September 21st and 22nd. This annual rodeo includes bull riding, mutton busting, team roping, calf roping, bareback riding, and barrel racing. San Bernardino County Sheriff's Rodeo, the 25th Annual Sheriff's PRCA Pro Rodeo, is the final weekend in September at Glen Helen Park.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid Fast and Last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half hour of High Desert television today. Recalling top sports stories seasons past in High Desert and Mojave River Valley history. Quarterback Travis Hunter leads the Victor Valley College Rams comeback in 2009 against top-ranked Mount San Antonio. The Victor Valley College season-opening 3-home game series ends with the Rams still in search of a victory, following the 24-7 setback at the hands of Antelope Valley College. Apple Valley subdues stubborn Silverado in beating the Hawks 42-0, while the Sun Devils defense registers its second straight shutout over a Desert Sky League opponent. The first annual Apple Valley Reunion Golf Tournament raises $2,000 for Sun Devils scholarships. Quarterback Travis Hunter leads the Victor Valley College Rams comeback in 2009 against top-ranked Mount San Antonio.
Linebacker Reggie Green led a VVC defense that climbed all over the highly favored Mountaineers, and Travis Hunter came off the bench to spark the Rams' upset efforts against top-ranked Mount San Antonio College. Coach Dave Hoover's Rams battled back from an early onslaught, outscoring the Mounties 20-13 after falling behind 19-0. The game provided the final test for the Rams before entering American Mountain Conference play. Hunter, the 6-foot, 190-pound sophomore from Barstow, would throw for over 200 yards against the Mount Sac defense, beginning with a 51-yard touchdown pass to Pelton Smalls on his first play from scrimmage. The Rams' second touchdown followed strong safety Darren Oliver's interception. Hunter's perfect strike to a streaking Donald Fuselier set up a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, Tanaris Jones nearly got in. Mel Carmichael's blast behind the Rams' offensive line put the ball in the end zone, and the Mounties' lead was cut to 19-13. The third and final Rams score came on Hunter's connection with Fuselier late in the second quarter. At halftime, the Rams trailed 25-20. The Mounties' touchdown in the third, following a pass interception, accounted for the only scoring the second half. The final, 32-20, Mount San Antonio.
Victor Valley College season-opening 3-home game series ends with the Rams still in search of a victory. The Rams' offense is without leading ground gainer Kenyard Edwards, top lineman Milan Nadzikov, and leading pass receivers Gabe Trujillo and Hosea Stokes, all sidelined with injuries. The absence of blindside tackle Milan Nadzikov painfully apparent here. Tyler Karen is blindsided, and Antelope Valley College recovers the fumble, the first of VVC's 2 fumbles lost.
10 at the 27.
The Tyler Karen to tight end Matt Lowe connection produces the only scoring for the Rams against a Marauders team that also entered the contest 0-2. The final score, Antelope Valley College 24, Victor Valley College Rams 7.
Apple Valley subdues stubborn Silverado, overcoming an overabundance of penalties and beating the Hawks 42-0. 4 Jaden Max Denigal touchdown passes and runs from Denigal and Caleb Most account for the Sun Devils scoring, while the Sun Devils defense registers its second straight shutout over a Desert Sky League opponent. To Silverado's credit, the Hawks become the first team to deny Apple Valley any points in the first quarter, thanks to a number of outstanding defensive efforts. This Frederick Hunter interception halts the first Sun Devils possession of the night. When Apple Valley's offense does click early on, holding penalties nullify big plays, and the Sun Devils will be denied pay dirt until early in the second quarter. Coach Kieron Jones' offense will move the ball effectively against the vaunted Sun Devils defense at the outset. On 3rd and 7 at Apple Valley's 48, Roberto Ruiz hits Linda Ravar on the slant pattern for the game's initial first down. Frederick Hunter carries on 3 straight plays, carrying into the Sun Devils' red zone. J.D. Reed, 57, and Keenan Eck, 14, lead the Sun Devils tacklers in the sack, throwing the Hawks back out of the red zone. The drive will stall. The Hawks try for a field goal from 28 yards out, but the high swirling winds lend to the miss, and Apple Valley takes over. 3 plays at 45 seconds into quarter number 2, 2nd and 5 from the 13, Jaden Max Denigal's quick out to Logan Moon. First of 2 touchdown receptions on the night for Logan Moon, 7-0 Sun Devils. Caleb Most, who later scores a second-half touchdown, meets a wall of resistance just shy of the goal line, bringing up 4th and goal from the 1. Jaden Max Denigal waits for the Arias brothers tandem to lead the way. Right guard Xavier Arias, 6'1", 300-pound senior. Right tackle Alexander Arias, 6 foot 230-pound junior. The senior quarterback rolls over the tacklers and breaks the plane of the goal line, and Apple Valley goes up 14-0. Jaden Max Denigal engineers a 60-yard scoring drive. The pass completion to Isaiah Ojeda covering the first 19 yards. Isaiah Ojeda later the recipient of one of 2 Jaden Max Denigal's second-half touchdown passes. The drive requires converting this 4th down opportunity, 4th and 4. Damian Guillen cuts behind the Ty Johnson Xavier Arias double-team block, past the Alexander Arias block, and carries for the first down. 3 plays later, with 24 seconds before the first half expires, Jaden Max Denigal fires the 7-yard strike to Sterling Peck, and Apple Valley carries a 21-0 lead with them into the locker room at halftime. The 42-0 final score improves the Sun Devils' record to 3-2 and leaves the Hawks to seek their first win of the year when they host King from Riverside the following week.
48 golfers teed off in the Rockin' 80s Reunion Golf Tournament. Well, 48 participants, we'll put it that way.
We got Scott. Who you got out here in your foursome today? Oh, we got Mikey and Hunter Lint, Randy Vogel, and Scott Webb. Okay, are you guys the winners? I believe so. Even though we just started, I'm pretty sure it's all already over. Good luck. Thanks.
My foursome is...
Dan, who's in your foursome?
My foursome is Kerry Porter, Keith Widener, and Sean Vogel.
Are you guys going to contend?
We are contending. In fact, our secret weapon is Keith Widener.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah. In case that team over there gets too far ahead, Keith's going to take his hat off and blind them.
I'm Kerry Porter, class of 1984.
What are you doing now, Kerry?
I am a information technology project manager up in the Bay Area, living in Petaluma, working in Nevada. I'm a 27-year veteran of the U.S. Coast Guard, and really appreciate everything that Terry Kurtz did for me. Terry actually wrote a letter of recommendation for me to get into the Coast Guard Academy, and I have my 25th Coast Guard Academy reunion coming up in 2 weeks.
So good seeing you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Terry.
I'm Dennis Burke, class of 87, and having a great day here with a couple of my friends, Pete Nadler, Billy Howell, and Jim Peters.
Hi, I'm Donna Knowles. I'm from class of 83. Woohoo!
And who else in your foursome?
That would be Michelle Schill.
Okay.
Karen Pearsall. And Lisa Langford.
Oh, Lisa Reddick.
Langford.
84.
84.
Yeah. We're the best girls.
Hi, I'm Joe Eifert.
The bashful one.
Yeah, I'm the best.
What year? What year did you graduate?
Class of 1984. Thank you very much.
Hey, enjoyed your music last night, too.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Good luck in the tournament.
You got it.
Gary McKenzie, class of 83.
And what are you up to these days,
Gary?
Gary?
I am in the labor union. I'm an instructor for the labor union.
And congratulations for doing so much and getting this whole thing put together.
All right, I'm Sean Comstock, graduated in 1985, and I have with me my wife, Amy.
All right. What do you do today?
I own a staffing agency in Omaha, Nebraska.
All right. Good to have you back out here.
We Got 'em Tees presents this Action Highlights High Desert Sports Report. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. We Got 'em, official CIF sanctioned Chanel patches for varsity jackets. Letterman Jacket Alert! We Got 'em Tees deadline to order your Letterman jacket in time for Christmas delivery is October 1st. Appointments at both Apple Valley and Upland locations are limited. Call or schedule online your fitting and sewing appointment. We Got 'em Tees, 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. That's going to do it for this week's edition of your High Desert Sports Report. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us next time around.